Hi, welcome Priya. I upload videos every Tuesday and Saturday on styling, fashion, tailoring, stitching and DIYs. If you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. Thanks for your support who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Video is a reuse idea of old nighty or nightgown. And this video is ideal for getting an idea of how to reuse a old nighty or a tutorial for a beginner who is looking out what to stitch in the beginning after completing a tailoring course or learning stitching. In this video, I'll be stitching by a sieving machine. You could also use a needle and thread to sieve it. Also, if stitching for the first time, you can use a cotton cloth. Coming to the first one, this one will be the thinner one. So try taking a thicker maxi. For this, I'll be cutting two portions, which are here I'm not marking because the nighty or the nightgown which I'm using is torn and damaged at certain places. So I'm just using the portion which is in a good condition. You can see me cutting two rectangles from the bottommost portion as there are stitches there. Now I'll be leveling it in a and removing two small pieces which are thinner rectangular pieces for attaching the dory or the bag handles. Now for the dory or the belt which I have attached, you can also refer to my video of how to use leftover cloth. I have stitched a sling bag. The similar way I'll be stitching a raw string or the belt. For this I have shared the measurement in that. For this in this video pattern, you can use it a bit thicker for 4 to 5 centimeter. Coming next for sieving the bag, you can sieve the three portion as the fourth portion is already sieved as it was a ready-made nighty and we are doing a reuse idea. Now if you're using a new cloth for stitching this pattern, you can either use the border portion, so you need not stitch it at the top at the opening portion, or else you can sieve it before stitching and then attach the belts and then stitch it. Now this bag you can stitch in any size and any pattern, and if stitching for the first time, please mark the measurements so that you don't go wrong. Now I am used to stitching it for a very long time, and as my cloth is not in a good condition, so I've just cut it and stitched it. But I have taken measurement of where to attach the belts or the handles. For this, I have first stitched the three sides of the bags and then folded where I have to attach the handles and then double folded it and then marked it with the chalk so that I can attach the belts at that portion. Also, I am attaching it on the wrong side. In case if you are stitching it for the first time, for both the bags, stitch it on the three sides on the wrong side. In case if you're used to stitching, then you can do a French seam for this kind of bag. Even that will look good. Now, in case if you're watching my video for the first time, please to check the description box below to find out my previous videos. Also do check them out. My previous videos include reuse ideas of chudidar, which I converted it into a top cum dress. Reuse idea of plazzo, which I converted into a skirt, ruffle skirt. Reuse idea of a old plazzo, which I converted into a short kurti. How to convert a long kurti into a short kurti. How to increase a flare of anarkali gown, in which coming next to the second chudidar. This will be a much thicker one, but the only drawback will be you can't keep it a much broader, as we won't be stitching it on the topmost opening portions and it might fall down. Now for stitching this, you can use a thinner cloth too, as we'll be double folding the cloth and stitching it. Now for cutting, I'll be taking two similar sized double folded cloths, that is 4 layered, which will be a joint in middle so that I can keep it two sides, one on the one side and the other on the other. After cutting, as you can see in the video, I'll be joining it together on the wrong side as I did for the previous bag. If stitching it for the first time, I would recommend you to do the raw string or the belt attachment before, attach it to the bag and then stitch the sides along. This kind of two bags are very simple and they won't have any base or any side attachment, so it won't carry a very heavy load, but the second one will carry a medium to heavy loads. In this pattern, you try keeping it either longer or slightly square, not broad in the center. Also, if used to, you can attach a contrast colored cloth in the front as a pocket and then keep things over there. You can try stitching it in this pattern. All the best. Coming to those who want a reuse idea of old nighties, this is the first and the basic one which I have started. Please stay connected. Do like, share, subscribe, share it with your family and friends. Comment below if you are interested in watching more videos. As the nighty or nightgown for women is usually in more than 3 to 4 meters. The cloth is quite big enough, so there are many reuse ideas can be done from that cloth. Also, just coming to bags, these are two varieties. There are many other type of bags, purses or things which can be done. Now coming to the use of this bag, this will be mostly used in case of buying vegetables, keeping leafy vegetables in a freezer, fridge, or wherever you would like to. Link in the description box below of my previous reuse ideas. Please do check them out. I'll come up soon with the new interesting and useful content. Till then, you stay connected, stay tuned. Do check out my previous videos. Hope it turns out to be useful. Also, if you do like it, please do share it with our family and friends. Do give it a thumbs up. Stay happy, keep smiling. Do take care of yourself and family. Bye.